Scorpio, listen closely because what I am about to reveal is not ordinary astrology. It is a direct pulse from the universe itself, a vibration that carries your name through the fabric of tomorrow. And it begins with a revelation so powerful that your heart may skip a beat as you hear it. Not one, but two blessings are already in motion. And by the time the sun rises again, they will fall like meteors tearing across the dark sky, crashing into your life with the force to rewrite everything you thought was fixed, everything you thought was unchangeable, and everything you believed was out of reach. This is not coincidence, this is a cosmic checkpoint, a destiny marker that has been quietly circling in the heavens, waiting for the moment you were finally ready to receive. And now, the universe has decided your readiness is undeniable. Your soul contract has been signed, and the gates that once stood heavy and locked are beginning to swing open, calling you by name, whispering through dreams, repeating numbers, sudden chills on your skin, the sense that you are not walking alone, because you aren't. Scorpio, you are being guided, watched, and lifted toward a moment where two forces converge, like twin flames rising from the ashes. One blessing for the body, one blessing for the soul. Both falling tomorrow with divine accuracy, and the only real question is whether you will recognize them. Whether you will step forward when the door opens. Whether you will trust that this strange stirring in your spirit tonight is not your imagination, but your higher self preparing you for impact. You may have felt exhausted, betrayed, tested, stripped down to nothing in recent months, but that was not punishment, that was preparation. Because now the storm clouds that weighed so heavy are splitting apart, and behind them you will see not one, but two rays of light flooding into your path. And if you are listening right now, it means you were meant to be here, meant to hear this, meant to be reminded that destiny does not knock politely. It pounds like thunder. And tomorrow it calls your name twice, because this time it does not want you to miss it. It wants you to embrace it fully, Scorpio, for the double blessing that is already falling. Scorpio, tomorrow is not simply another sunrise. It is a cosmic door swinging open, a threshold carved out of starlight and divine timing. And as you step into that energy, you will feel the difference in the air, as if the very sky is humming your name. Because this moment has been etched into the map of your destiny long before you were born. And now the universe has chosen to make it visible, tangible, undeniable. Imagine two rivers that have flowed separately for years, one filled with your struggles, lessons, and hidden strength, the other carrying unseen opportunities, blessings, and miracles you have not yet touched. Tomorrow they meet, merging into a vast ocean that carries you forward faster than you thought possible. And this is why tomorrow feels charged, why your body may already sense the shift, why your dreams may carry strange images, why you may feel restless tonight, as if something is waiting on the other side of midnight. This is not your imagination, it is alignment, it is resonance. It is the universe saying the time for delay is over, and the moment of unfolding is here. And as this door opens, you will be called to step forward with trust. Not fear, because fear will try to whisper that nothing has changed. But deep down you will know that everything has. For tomorrow is a portal where destiny itself bends closer to you, reaching out a hand and asking, will you walk through, Scorpio? Will you allow yourself to cross into the chapter where double blessings rain down? Where miracles fall not as distant promises, but as living realities, waiting to be embraced by the one who dares to believe they were chosen all along. Scorpio, the first blessing that is falling into your life tomorrow carries the weight of something tangible, something you can touch, measure, or see, and it arrives like a seed that has been buried deep in the dark soil of your past, now breaking through the surface with unstoppable force. Finally showing you that all the patience, all the waiting, all the nights you thought nothing was happening were not wasted but necessary preparation for this very bloom. This blessing may appear in the form of money owed to you suddenly being returned, an unexpected opportunity opening in your career, recognition for a talent that has long been overlooked, or even a chance encounter that alters the course of your financial or material stability. And though it may look sudden, Scorpio, understand that it is not random. It is the karmic repayment of energy you have poured into the world, energy that has circled back with compound interest, arriving at the precise moment when you are strong enough to hold it without losing yourself. For years, you may have felt like the doors of prosperity were locked, no matter how hard you knocked. And tomorrow one of those heavy doors is set to swing open, revealing not just a room, but a whole corridor of possibility. And the sound you hear as it creaks open is the echo of your resilience being rewarded, your perseverance finally acknowledged. So do not doubt it when it comes. Do not dismiss it as luck. For this blessing is the universe showing you that your material life is ready to shift, that you are ready to receive abundance without guilt, without fear, without questioning if you deserve it, because you do. And this first blessing is the key that proves your destiny has always held treasures waiting for you. Treasures that now tumble into your hands tomorrow like golden rain. Scorpio, if the first blessing tomorrow touches your hands, the second blessing is meant to touch your heart. And it arrives not in the form of coins or contracts, but as a vibration that heals the invisible cracks within you. A melody you thought was lost suddenly playing again in the silence of your soul, reminding you that love, peace, and wholeness are not just dreams, but living forces ready to return. This second blessing may show up as reconciliation with someone you thought was gone forever. The arrival of a soulmate whose presence feels like a missing piece sliding perfectly into place. A deep wave of forgiveness washing over you for mistakes that once chained your spirit. Or even the simple yet sacred moment where you wake up and realize that the weight of grief and loneliness has finally lifted. And while the first blessing secures your material world, this one secures your inner temple. Because the universe knows that abundance without peace is just noise, and success without love is hollow. So tomorrow the spiritual realm seeks to restore your balance by placing in your life a blessing that feeds your heart, nourishes your faith, and reminds you why you have endured so much shadow work. Scorpio, do not underestimate this, for it may arrive in subtle ways, a stranger's kind word, a sudden dream that feels like a message, a chance to finally feel safe in someone's arms, or a quiet moment of clarity where you finally forgive yourself and release the past. And though it may not come wrapped in gold, it is more valuable than any treasure, because this second blessing restores your spirit, awakens your joy, and anchors your destiny in love. And as it falls tomorrow alongside the first, you will understand that miracles are not just external, they live within you. And this blessing is the proof that your soul has been chosen to be healed and whole again. Scorpio, you may wonder why these two blessings, so different in nature yet equal in power, are not arriving separately, but together. And the answer lies in the law of cosmic balance. For the universe knows that a bird cannot fly with one wing, and a soul cannot thrive if only one side is nourished. So tomorrow both gifts fall at once to complete the circle. One blessing filling your hands so that you may walk securely in the world. The other filling your heart so that you may walk joyfully in spirit. And only now, after all your trials, after all the storms you have endured, are you ready to receive them side by side. In the past, had material success come without emotional healing, you might have lost yourself to fear, pride, or exhaustion. And if emotional healing had come without material support, you might have struggled to sustain it. But now, the timing is perfect. Like two stars aligning in the same sky, like two rivers converging into an ocean, like twin flames finally meeting. And the reason this moment is so potent is because your soul has proven it can carry both blessings without breaking, without misusing them, without shrinking back into the shadows of unworthiness. And so the universe, in its infinite wisdom, delivers them together, knowing that their combined force will not only change your circumstances, but transform your destiny. Scorpio, For tomorrow is not random. It is a sacred intersection where body and soul, earth and spirit, karma and grace all meet. And you stand at the center as the one chosen to receive the fullness of what was always meant for you. Scorpio, the reason tomorrow holds such weight is because it is not just another day on the calendar. It is a hidden portal in time, a moment where the clock and the cosmos breathe in unison, opening a narrow passageway designed only for those who are awake enough to notice. And you, Scorpio, are one of the few being called. Imagine a key turning in a lock you did not even know was there, a soft click in the silence that suddenly makes sense of years of struggle, as though the delays, heartbreaks, and waiting were simply the tumblers falling into place so this lock could finally open. And now the door reveals itself. Tomorrow is charged with rare energy, a vibration that collides perfectly with your frequency. And that is why you may already feel restless tonight, why dreams seem more vivid, why small coincidences are multiplying. Because these are signals from the universe saying, prepare yourself. The moment is near. This is not about luck, it is alignment, the meeting point of destiny and readiness, the collision of your perseverance with divine timing. And it is happening now because you have been forged strong enough to handle both blessings at once. Strong enough to see beyond fear. Strong enough to claim what is yours. The universe does not deliver gifts before their time, Scorpio, but when it does, it delivers with precision. And tomorrow the veil thins, the portal opens, and your name echoes through it like a command written in light, urging you to step through and embrace the miracles already falling into your path. Scorpio, as the portal prepares to open, the most important work you can do tonight is not on the outside, but within. Because no matter how bright the blessings shine, if your heart is closed, they will pass by like rain on stone. And so the universe whispers to you now, prepare yourself emotionally, spiritually and mentally to receive, release, and rise. Imagine your soul as a chalice, and before it can be filled with fresh water, the old residue must be poured out, the doubts, the fears, the voices that once told you that good things don't last for you, that miracles are for others but never for your path. Those voices must be silenced, Scorpio, because they are echoes of a past season, not prophecies of your future. This preparation does not require perfection. It requires openness, the willingness to say, I claim both blessings, I am ready to receive, even if part of you still trembles, even if the shadow of old pain still lingers. Because courage is not the absence of fear, it is the choice to move forward despite it. Tomorrow's blessings are not asking for a flawless heart, only a receptive one. And so tonight, you are being guided to lay down your burdens like stones at the gate of destiny, to breathe deeply and feel the weight leave your chest, to remind yourself that you have already walked through fire and proven unbreakable. So now you can safely hold light without losing it. Your emotional readiness is the magnet, your spiritual openness the doorway, and your faith the hand that will catch what falls. So Scorpio, prepare yourself not by working harder, but by softening, by trusting, by believing that you are worthy. Because when the blessings fall tomorrow, the only thing left for you to do will be to open your arms and embrace them fully. Scorpio, as these blessings fall, the universe will not leave you blind. It will scatter signs and synchronicities along your path like breadcrumbs of light, guiding you to the exact doorway you are meant to enter. And your task is not to chase them, but to notice them, to remain alert with your spirit wide open. Perhaps you have already begun to see repeating numbers, 1111 on a clock, 22 or 33 appearing on receipts, license plates, or random places. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your timeline is aligning. Maybe a feather appears at your feet when you least expect it, or a butterfly crosses your path at the very moment you were questioning if you are truly guided. These are whispers from the unseen, messages from your angels reminding you that you are not alone. Your dreams, too, may carry symbols, doors, bridges, keys, or even familiar faces appearing with unexpected clarity. Pay attention, Scorpio, for your subconscious is being tuned like an instrument to play in harmony with the cosmic song unfolding tomorrow. Even the smallest shifts in your energy, a sudden calm in the middle of chaos, a deep breath that feels different, a conversation that strikes your heart, these are all markers that the blessings are near. Do not dismiss them as random, for the universe rarely shouts. It speaks in patterns, in echoes, in subtle alignments meant for those who are awake enough to see, and tomorrow you will see plenty. So ask yourself now, what signs have already crossed your path? What synchronicities are already weaving your story? And when you recognize them, do not ignore them, for they are the gentle tug of destiny leading you toward the very moment the double blessing falls into your life. Scorpio, while these blessings are falling with your name etched into their light, remember that you are not walking this path in isolation, for your journey is a thread woven into a much larger tapestry of souls, and when one Scorpio rises, the ripple touches many, igniting hope, courage, and transformation across the collective. Imagine the night sky. Each star shining alone may feel distant, but when they gather, they form constellations that guide travelers through the dark. And you, Scorpio, are one of those guiding lights, carrying not only your own destiny, but also the healing energy that inspires others to claim theirs. Tomorrow, as the blessings descend, know that your openness to receive them sends a signal into the shared field of Scorpio energy worldwide, amplifying the vibration of abundance, peace, and rebirth, so that every Scorpio who dares to believe feels a little stronger, a little braver, a little more ready to step through their own doors of destiny. This is why the universe often chooses one to awaken first. Because by claiming your blessings, you give silent permission for others to do the same, creating a chain reaction of healing that spreads beyond what you can see. And in this way, your miracle is never just for you. It is a gift you share simply by existing, by surviving, by saying yes when destiny calls. So Scorpio, do not underestimate your role in the collective story, because your double blessing is also a community blessing. Proof that the cosmic currents are shifting for all who carry the Scorpion's fire, and together, as one constellation, you will remind the world that miracles are not fantasies, but living truths waiting to be embraced. Scorpio, as we close this message, remember this truth echoing across the stars. Tomorrow is not ordinary, it is extraordinary, for not one but two blessings are falling with precision, carrying both the power to fill your hands and the grace to heal your heart. And if you have felt the stirring in your soul as these words reached you, it is because this moment was meant for you, because your name has already been spoken in the unseen, because destiny is knocking louder than ever, and all that is required of you now is to open the door. So breathe deeply and step into tomorrow, knowing that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, but chosen, prepared, and aligned for this double miracle. And as the dawn rises, hold fast to faith, for faith is the bridge that carries blessings from the invisible into the visible, from promise into reality. Scorpio, the universe is calling your name, not once but twice, urging you to rise, to embrace, to claim what has always belonged to you. And as you prepare to step into that moment, let this be your declaration: I claim both blessings. I'm ready to receive. And if these words have resonated with you, I invite you now to be part of this constellation of souls rising together, like this video. If you feel the shift building inside you, comment below with "I claim both blessings" to anchor your energy into this portal. Subscribe to receive more revelations, guidance, and Scorpio fate alerts. And share this with another Scorpio who deserves to know that miracles are on their way. Thank you for being here, for listening, for holding the light, and for allowing this sacred message to flow into your life. Your journey matters. Your blessings are real, and tomorrow, Scorpio, the universe proves it twice.